is officially time to begin.
I finally found him. The Iblis trigger.
So, sorry. I am I'm hoping that I managed to fix all of the issues today. Oh yeah, it's looking at. It's looking like I might have fixed all of the issues today. Let's see.
Miss Elise? It's all right.
Let's see.
We give thanks for the blessed flames. May we always continue to have peace. Son of Soliana, guide and watch over us with your eternal light.
All right. Oh yeah, I think we fixed it. I think I finally fixed all the technical problems.
A pleasure to meet you at last, Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I've come here to obtain the secret of the flames of disaster from you.
We're gonna give it 5-ish minutes, give or take, before we fully get started.
Now, Princess, this way, please.
Got another 2 minutes, give or take.
That's a pretty snazzy performance there. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Not the irritating hedgehog again. Attack!
Yeah. Gotta make sure my phone is muted. I believe all the links went out properly.
I finally found
Oh, that RAM usage is looking way better than it was. I can't wait to get into this. Blows up. No! No! We're not doing that. Not today. We're gonna give it about... screw it. I'll start it now. Hello and welcome everybody, I'm your humble host Gavin the Kitty, and today we are streaming some Sonic 06, as you can clearly see. We're also going to be streaming other Sonic games if we get bored of this one. viewer choice, of course. Yeah. Some things have been added. I want to let everybody know that if you're coming in and haven't said hi yet, please say hi, because Twitch doesn't count lurkers unless they say hi at least once. So please say something in chat. Say hi. Hi, Zeke. Zeke is apparently blowing up. But we have new redeems. The throwing finally works. Feel free to use your pellet points, which is your channel points, to throw things at me. Yeah. Yeah, because you can throw things at me now, and that's just how it is. I hope the audio is okay. If it's not, I'm sorry. But yeah, you should be able to throw stuff. How does that work? So you click on the channel points, and then you can click throw, and then you attach a message to it and send it in the chat, and it'll throw a snowball at me and make a little noise. We're working on getting that into a power pellet, but yeah. Try it. Oh, yep, see? Jeez, threw it at me. We'll have more things that you guys will be able to throw and interact with as soon as, you know, as we go through today, but thank you for using the pellet points. Let's see here. Yeah. Hello, Sacrificial Spade. Welcome in. I finally fixed all of the problems with my model and stuff. It was a RAM leaking issue. I have a lot to talk about today. I have been very busy. It still kills the bitrate, though. But yeah, it was a memory leak. It was a memory leak. I'm gonna get a little add-on for my taskbar for future streams that, actually, I could do that right now. It's not... add... Oop. Applets. Combined monitor. Yes. Fancy. There we go. Alright, but welcome back from the ads. Yeah. Welcome back from the ads. We're gonna start with some trials, because you guys didn't get to see me test stuff lately. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Today should be a good day. We got throwing stuff now works. You could chuck things at me using the channel points. I fixed a memory leak. I'm very proud of myself about fixing the memory leak, by the way. I did so much, like, little research and stuff into things. I've never had to fix a memory leak before. Oh! Cheese! Yes, cheese. Although, you guys are technically throwing snowballs at me because I didn't have the option to throw any balls. Yep. Welcome in, Timber. Thank you for helping me with talking about this stuff earlier today, because, like, oh my gosh, there was so much, like, little nuances. I thought I had it fixed, and I didn't. I kept fixing other issues, but not actually fixing the one that I was looking at. So now my computer runs better, but it was like, it's still crashing. But right now we are doing some missions before we get into stages, because yeah. For those who are wondering, this is just Sonic 06. No bells, no whistles. I mean, there might be a bell or a whistle, I don't know. It's been a good, like, what, 2 years since I actually played this for YouTube? There we go. How's everybody doing today? What's nice is I made the pellet points to throw stuff at me is very, very light. Very small amount in comparison. I'm thinking about even lessening it for other ones, but yeah. You can imagine it as you're literally balling up your points and chucking them at me. So, yeah. Well, now the RAM is starting to climb again. Maybe I didn't patch it. We'll see. I'm gonna try closing that. Okay. Wait. No, it's still climbing. I have my concerns, but if it climbs much past 20... If it climbs past 20 gigs, then I'm in trouble.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Because I'm only streaming at the moment. And that means I didn't fix it if that's the case. Oof. That's the tricky part about all this. Carmick says, I'm here to cause problems. It seems like you're here to throw pellets at me. $10.911. What is eating up all of the RAM? $11.2. I look away for a second and then it climbs. 11.5. $11.7. If that number that I am counting climbs too high, I have to close my VTuber avatar and figure out, and I'll have to try a different Proton version. We're at 12.2. I do not have that much stuff open at the moment. Zeke says you're eating the RAM. You were hungry. I'd prefer if you'd stop that. I don't want my stream to crash today.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
We're already at 12.8. I'll tell you guys what. Not a single person seemingly has an answer to how to easily fix a memory leak on Linux.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Yeah, once it gets to 20, I will put down the controller, pause the game, and we will figure this out together.
Jump.
Technical problems, the video game. The movie, the game, the stream.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
Oh god, yeah, it is climbing at a... It's not climbing as much. I've had everything open for... I don't know, a little while now. It wasn't bad until it started.
Tails, hurry up.
Bonk. Did bonk in me? Throw the dots and make me bonk. 15.3. Yeah, I'll have to... We're now at 30% of the amount of RAM I have.
Let's speed up.
I'll let you guys guess now, based on that number, how much RAM I actually have. Not enough, apparently. Thank you for the use of the pallet points. I like that people have a chance to throw things at me now. It's still causing problems. It wasn't until we actually got into the game, and now it is steadily climbing. We are at 16.1. Like, it should not be causing this many issues. I should not, technically, I should not be having this many technical problems. What was the last number that I said? Because it went from 16 to 17. I don't know what the last number I said was, guys. Maybe it's Xenia? Xenia's leaking? Xenia's leaking into the other PC? What? That's silly. 16. Okay, so it is just climbing.
Just made it.
Alright, I'm going to turn off... I'm going to shut down Vignon and then reopen. I'm instantly back down to 5 gigabytes. Oh, Steam, can you get a version of Proton that's not broken? What about experimental? Let's see how experimental runs. It is steadily climbing. It should hover around 10 gigabytes, roughly. But after that, it should stop throwing a fit. Okay, now it's at 9.2 and isn't moving. I changed it from hotfix to experimental. Now it's at 9. It went from 9.2 to 9.1. Now it's dropping to like 8. What in the world? Just start throwing snow. Just start throwing stuff at me. It'll be fine. I'm doing all the stages that you guys missed while I was testing and
Elise, hold on tight.
running stuff. Oh yeah, I should say I'm totally running this on an Xbox 360. My Xbox 360 didn't eat a hard drive or something, you know. No. Yeah, we're now hovering at 8. What in the world? Ever want to make me baffled? Set me up on stream with a number that you can actually physically calculate. I will sit here like a paranoid cat just going, I'll just start counting and being concerned. That's about where I'm at right now.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I've got to defeat them first.
Yeah, no, if you guys are wondering, like, why am I not playing the PS3 version? Because I didn't have a PS3 set up right now, and my Xbox 360 ate a hard drive. Like, I bought a 360 years ago now, and it didn't come with a hard drive. I was like, oh, that's okay. It was cheap. Manu, welcome in. I'm still trying to fix the technical issues, but we now officially know what caused the technical issues. Also, throwables now work. How are you doing? How's everybody in chat doing? Eating a sandwich? That sounds good right now. I had soup. I had spicy chicken and noodle soup. Chicken and noodle? I don't know what is up with my speech today. Camera. Wasn't bad. I weighed myself today. I'm pretty happy with the result. I'm at 295. That was after I ate, so I am definitely losing weight. Did it! We made it all the way to the end. And now it's saying that we're at 8.9 gigs used. I have no words.
I'm so happy.
So essentially, I did a bunch of research. Was it annoying research? A little bit. So what I found was
This is your pet.
I didn't have enough memory allocated for the swap memory in for the RAM. The amount of RAM I had versus the swap memory. It wasn't allowing me to actually take... It didn't buy me enough time for the amount of RAM that I had to actually look at what was going on. Meanwhile... And I thought that could have been the issue. Was not the issue. But that helped me to identify the problem.
I can finally see your face. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, Manu, try out giving some pellet points. Try out the throw command. It actually works now. I want everybody to just start chucking stuff at me, essentially. I want to see what happens when you guys just spam the commands.
Listen to me.
But now that I know that it's a RAM issue, I'm not gonna be able. You're never gonna see it crash again, at least unless I really mess up. I'm very proud of all the research and looking into stuff that I had to do. Turned out to be VRAM, it turned out to be normal RAM. Feel free to join voice, by the way, if you're free, Manu. Turned out to be RAM. So apparently certain versions of Proton just completely suck at letting go of the RAM when it's not in use. It just forgets to do it. And it is apparently such a huge problem that even like Windows PCs, like normal Windows, has a problem with it. Especially recently. So, yeah.
No problem.
We gotta do this, boss. Easy hit, early hit.
How about this? It's no use.
I messed up.
Take this.
Oh, I actually managed to get out of that sector.
Take this. It's no use.
At least I won't be dead. By the way, stuff will be glitchy throughout this playthrough, as far as like the HUD and UI is concerned. I can't do anything about it. Like I said, my real 360 crapped out on me. It ate a hard drive. I mean, it ate a hard drive. Like, nothing is wrong with the hard drive. I have checked it on multiple different things, and instead, the 360 is just like, yeah, no, it's all corrupt. It doesn't read. We can't fix it. Sorry. So,
Too easy. No sweat.
we might be seeing computer issues from 2 different PCs today. Well, that worked. Alright, now we can just continue. You caught up with what we missed?
Hey.
Oop. Unfortunate, but we all got to eat. All the things.
Is this
Everyone
a joke?
can eat
How did
things.
someone like you cause the destruction of our world? What do you mean? It doesn't matter. For the sake of the future, the Iblis trigger must
Well,
be
what was
destroyed.
that? Oh,
Police?
it reads the stickers too. I don't remember setting that up.
Dare turn your back on
Huh.
me. It's time I finally put an end to this. Stop! Amy? Get out of my way, Amy. This is my mission.
Absolutely not!
Or maybe it was reading a throw stick. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but I saw it.
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
Trust me, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of more stuff that you guys can do to interact with me. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh. Well, apparently we have an S in the corner. And now I'm officially at 8.9. Okay. Yeah. We're sitting at a comfortable 8% on my RAM.
Hey.
I'm not explaining, but I am using a real disc for this, so. Real commander, who could it be?
Hey.
Yeah, it was you. I won. We did it. Where one is all.
That was incredible.
I'm still working on getting this model set for VR chat. Do a VR chat day.
Sonic, can you hear me? Knuckles wants to see you. Head to the town's warehouse.
Knuckles wants to see us. Is it about our glitchy HUD? Because I'd like to see if he can see it. Even the map is glitchy. It's perfect. This is buggier than the base game, guys, I swear. Which, by modern game standards, Sonic 06 is well put together. With some of the things I have seen people, like, excuse out of the gaming industry lately, yeah, 06 is well put together, by comparison. I've just been in a Sonic mood for the last, like, 2 days. I tried to get a mod running for today called Clover's mod, or Clover.exe for Sonic 1. Did not work. Could not get it to run. You can't spin dash and then jump. This game, I didn't realize that. Gotta go fast? Yeah, I'm gonna go fast. What I do, I'm blue, boy. Fast as fuck. Anyways. I don't know. I don't know why I'm such in a Chris kind of mood. I'm in a mood to sit here, play Sonic, and swear. Is that relatable to anybody? Does anybody else wake up in the mood to drink a coffee, play Sonic the Hedgehog, and swear? Not like an angry swear, just like saying it because the words sound fun coming out of your mouth. I feel like the HUD fixed itself. We got the funky music.
Hi.
can't say that you felt that about Sonic. Okay. But Wheelgator? Oh, I see. Well, we're not doing Mega Man today. Where are the boxes? A lot of little 5-ring boxes. Seven. I wonder what the amount of rings is to get the S rank. Yeah, no, I've just been in a Sonic kind of mood. I don't know why. Probably because of Racing Crossworlds. Although I don't feel like playing Racing Crossworlds. But there's been a lot of like really good Sonic news out lately. Here, Jim Carrey's open to returning to for Sonic 4. And they're debating not calling it Sonic 4. Although I think that might be a little bit of a mistake. Rings. There's some more rings. Oh, is that all of them? Didn't think anybody could collect 236 rings? When there's no enemies? Nothing could damage me? No chat member could chuck a snowball at my head? Yeah. Yeah. That's how it be.
That was incredible.
Of course we S-ranked it. If you guys remember the YouTube playthrough, I didn't do nearly as all of these missions. So I was thinking for today, like, I could just see about doing as many of these missions as possible. Even if it is a little buggier than you may remember. You got something on your shoe. Yeah, just a little bit buggier than one may remember. Homie is in widescreen HD. Yes. Yes, he is. I just love the fact it's just straight up Flashman's theme. is such a goofy thing for me to notice. I've been hearing some rumors lately about Sonic 06. I've also been hearing some rumors about Sonic Unleashed. Should I talk about them? Probably not. But from what I've been hearing, that there is going to be a Sonic 06 modern console port. I now see why it's not backwards compatible on Xbox One. But, and it's the one 360 Sonic game that's not. We did it! You liked Unleashed? Unleashed is playable. I've been hearing rumors about an Unleashed port and a Sonic 06 port. They've recently released a video for the series' 40th? 35th? Is it 35 or 40th?
Just made it.
I think it's 35. 35th. Their 35th anniversary. And, yeah, I don't know. They used clips from Sonic.exe, Sonic Unleashed. Of course, they used stuff from Mania, Superstars, Frontiers, Forces, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Sonic Generations, and yeah, they didn't use anything from 06, but they did use a Jason Griffith voice line from Sonic X. So that was odd.
He wanted me to give this to you. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now, if they do remake
To return the
06 or Unleashed,
you must
would you
be
rather
the
them
assassin.
replace all the voice lines with newly
Meet me at
recorded
my
ones
base in
from the
White Acropolis.
current Sonic cast?
He's pretty cocky.
It's most definitely a trap. I don't think Eggman will honor
And
his
I love it.
word.
I love that Knuckles
go.
can't hold anything.
Sonic?
Since
It's
Eggman
great.
went to the trouble of telling me where Elise is, I think I should thank him personally.
Oh, well, we're all in the water. We all in the water. We all don't float down here. We too heavy. We dense. I knew Knuckles was dense, but damn. Really, Tails? Tails be dense.
Hey.
Unleashed was fun. I was thinking about possibly doing Unleashed a little bit later today. Just for funsies.
Okay then, Tails, Knuckles, let's do this together.
Just leave it to me.
Obligatory Sonic Heroes reference. By the way, sometimes it's going all the way up because I hold the button. And other times it just goes all the way up even when I let go. Next up's the strength challenge. Oh boy!
Alright, I'll help you. I can't wait to get going.
Me neither, Knuckles, but you move so slow. Today might be the day we actually have a clip from the actual program that I prefer using. Speaking of, I hope everybody's been enjoying the fact that I've been getting those uploaded finally. Like all those clips and whatnot. Your face! Chat, his face! His face is gone! He can't have mine. Kinda using that at the moment, but like... is gone. I'm bewildered. He's gone. Everything else about him's fine. His face is just gone. Please clip that. Please.
It's all you,
Oh God!
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, oh good. I'm using the minimap. This is hurting my eyes to look at. What in the heck was that? I have questions that can't have couldn't possibly have answers. He's too fat. I'm too something.
Yes.
That was another part that deserved. Your face is still gone, buddy. Yep, this deserves a clip. I have no words. What am I looking at? Please. Like, what?
That was incredible.
Things have gone wrong. I should have had an epilepsy warning today. What in the heck am I looking at? Well, it's back to normal, I hope. You know, I remember Sonic 06 being glitchy and buggy and having a couple of issues. I don't remember that, you know. Eggman's company ran off, Eggman's mech ran off with his company's disc. His haircut. He woke up with a bad hair day.
Hey.
Star, star, star? I cannot tell what exactly... Manu, what's up with the stars? I'm really confused. Well, I'm glad we were able to do that mission without it glitching out a whole bunch, but still. Okay. Couldn't find the clip, apparently. Odd. Well, we're at 52, so I'm gonna assume that was about 50 in. And I will make the clip from there. That's what I gotta do anyways. I gotta find the parts exactly, and then... yeah. Hunting around. Hopefully gonna find a couple more missions before the next stage. There's not that many of the actual missions themselves, but they're kind of fun to do, so... and you never know what you're gonna see. By the way, the only reason I set this up in the first place was to try out the Free Riders controller mod. Oh. Got notification. Oh! Well, the clip actually worked. Alright, thanks, Manu. Although I do have to turn down my notification sounds. That is really loud for me. Oh, probably. Whatever you name it is what you name it. I know he said Eggman's.exe, but I'm just imagining now Eggman's Mets. What do you mean Eggman bought the Mets? So no. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, I think we finally found something that's not going to just completely leak memory. Maybe? Yeah. Even with my browser open up so I can see more information on the chat and whatnot, we are still sitting at only 10 gigabytes used.
Press and hold the A button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ramp.
I used to remember how this worked. I'm still working on that Sonic video. How I think that, like, a bunch of the cameos and crossovers and stuff are most likely canon. I swear I was holding A the whole time. When I let go of A, he does the jump. So then... There we go. Made it through part 1 of that act. Now it's time for the wander around and figure it out part of the act. That looked cool. Oh, it's this again! Man, I love all the particle effects and things. Every building, every lighting effect, completely busted. Completely broken. This is what you see on your real Xbox 360, I suppose. Completely legitimate, not broken at all. They are making a PC port of 06. And I will check that out when the official release comes out. I'm not tinkering with their prototype demo.
This is a pretty cool
I've heard it's just about as good as running it on an emulator right now as far as anything is concerned. Maybe later this year they'll have maybe like a demo or maybe the whole thing done. Who knows? But at least by 2028. Makes it feel like Sonic Frontiers with how glitchy the terrain looks. You know, like the city skyline, skyscape ones. I wonder if this is how they got the idea for the look of that place. They ran some of their they ran tests of older Sonic games running on 360. We're just like, wow, the graphical glitches are weird. They look cool. Let's make that a whole theme. I like it. It gives it a whole new flair. Does it look good? I never said that. I said it looked cool. Big difference. Okay, so that's a wall. I think. This is the hard part now, figuring out where exactly I need to go and why. Oh, there we go. Gonna have to grab my drink in a minute. Kind of a good vibe today. Hey, I did that better than I did the first time around.
Just made it.
Yeah. Let's see what other glitchy adventures we can get up to.
You're late.
At least the cutscenes are fine. You know, the
We have to deal
pre-rendered,
with your little pets.
Where's Elise?
and I think they're
My,
pre-rendered.
aren't we impatient?
Sonic!
You better not move.
Ugh.
The Chaos Emerald.
I'm gonna grab my tea.
Place it there.
Oh, it broke. Oh no, I laid my head down. Ugh.
Huh? What?
I don't think it was in the official game. I think it was a YTP that I keep remembering. But there's a one where he's like, "Where'd you send them?"
Allow me to introduce you to
I don't
my
know.
latest creation.
Future, the past. They walk in 3 seconds later. The same cutscene plays out. Eggman hits the button again instead of saying anything.
With this machine, I'll be able to control the flow of time itself. Rest assured, they're not dead. Yet. They've just been teleported by my glorious invention to another time. Who knows where they'll end up? It could be in the distant past or far future. But my machine still requires some fine-tuning. In fact, what my machine needs in order to be complete is your power.
My power?
Yes, I can finally complete my plans, now that I have the Chaos Emeralds and you. The Princess of Soliana. That's all I need to revive the flames of disaster. And with its power, I will be able to control everything and rule the world. So, you would be wise to remain on my good side.
Every time it goes up 0.1 gigabyte, I get concerned. Because I'm like, is it going to break now? Is it just going to start shooting up really quickly?
Boy, do I
But then it goes back down, and I'm like, oh, maybe not.
Where are we?
Like, I've literally got system monitor up just to make sure nothing is
Look who's
breaking.
here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
Long time no see, and that is the term that continually is used on everybody.
This is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
The future?
I'm just gonna skip the cutscene. Long time no see. Perfect analogy. Long time no see. You would literally just saw each other in the last game. I pressed it a little too soon. I don't think the board handles too bad. All things considered, it could be way worse. Like, I am effortlessly dodging this stuff. See, that all worked as intended. Usually that doesn't. Usually that load zone was too soon. But okay. You know what? I will take a win where and when I can get it. Modern rail controls are much preferred. But this really does require a lot more skill than modern rail controls, so maybe not. I don't know. I can never decide whether I like these old games, the older Sonic games where the rails were just like you had to angle yourself, make sure you were going exactly right. The rail is a super tiny hitbox. Good luck. Or if I prefer oh, you can lock onto these, don't worry about it sort of rails. It is nice playing this with my GameSir controller though, rather than a normal 360, because the pulling rate is so much better on this pad than the original 360 pads. Those rings were misaligned even. They're most of the time misaligned. Like, if you actually collect all of those, you're not playing a normal version of 06. I can guarantee you that. You know, some people might say, well, what's the point of having a PC port of 06 when Project 06 exists? And the answer is because it would be all of 06 as they originally developed it, ported to an accessible console. The other one's built from the ground up. You can consider it a remake for all intents and purposes. You can technically do more with either. Like, it doesn't matter whichever one the community wants to support is the one that'll get support. But I feel personally like having both is better than not. But there has actually been a massive debate on whether or not having a PC port of Sonic 06 is worth it when Project 06 exists and is built from the ground up and feels better to most people. I don't know, I just feel like more people understanding the way this game was programmed is going to be better for everybody. Because once you know how a game is programmed, like, you can really... like, you can understand how it was developed and not have an understanding of how it was made. Right? But when you're looking at that code from a standpoint of this is actually what the developers wrote, this isn't what a fan made.
That tornado's carrying a car.
All of a sudden, this... Okay, I gotta focus. Jumping in this is like jumping in Castlevania. Time for you to handle some business. Thank you for the great stream. Alright, well, thanks for stopping in, Manu. How late you planning on going? I am planning on going until roughly 8 to 9 o'clock tonight. I think my schedule has me listed till 11, but that is only if I get enough people to where I have the energy to keep going. Oop. Throwing the ball. Yes. Thank you for the pellet points, Zeke. Thank you for chucking a pellet at me. I jumped over that.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Oh. This is a difficult sequence in every version of the game that I've ever seen run. They've really had fun with their physics engines. And I can't blame them. This is neat looking. How did I not get hit by any of that? I walked in front of so much stuff. The ending is right there. Still having problems? No, I fixed it. We got it fixed. Stream has not crashed yet today, which is good. And we've actually been going for an hour 15, so... My biggest issue is that I suck at this game, and that this game is very glitchy. You missed seeing the guy
That tornado's carrying a car.
with no face. As long as I have one ring, I'm happy. No! What was causing the issue? Proton. It's just Proton. The no face guy, I don't know. That was something else entirely. But as far as the RAM leak, the memory leak stuff, Proton, Steam. Dang it!
That tornado's carrying a car.
I love that it wouldn't let me jump. It's not gonna let me pick up from... No, it's not. We're gonna have to play through that whole stage again.
The whole city's on fire.
Tony Hawk Pro Sonic boarding. Yes, I did all of that for the medal. Don't ask me why. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, no, it's just Steam. Steam and Proton with Vinyan. Doesn't like me very much. Steam doesn't like the furry streamers. You know. Typical Tuesday. I'm kidding, of course. I don't know what causes Proton and Linux Mint in this to act weird. There can be there's so many variables that I don't know. I tried to isolate some variables, doesn't mean that it helps. I mean, the fact that we got stuff to work at all is just impressive. Also, the fact that the CPU is at a temperature right now where it is acting like it's idling is also impressive. Like, we're at 58.6 degrees Celsius. 48 is its rest. So... That alone is impressive. Only a 10-degree difference. There are some things that are just impressive to me. The fact that the computer is keeping itself cool, like the CPU is keeping itself cool, despite the RAM bugging out and freaking out, is impressive to me. Our HUD's a little glitchy again. It can only mean wondrous things are ahead for us. In this completely perfect and not at all broken game. I could always set up the Wii U. We could do Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. I could sit here and be bored for a couple hours. Reacting to brain rot content, but you can't even see the brain rot content. That tornado is mad that we are not in the tornado. Thank you for using the pellet points. I'll read it in just a second. Did it. Okay. Beware of the ball. No. The ball, you can, I don't have the throw set to a cooldown or anything. You guys can actually spam that as fast as you can click it and send it. So.
Just ate it.
And if there is a cooldown, please let me know and I will disable that because I would like to have clips of people just chucking things at me. I was hoping for people to chuck things at me during this chase sequence, but no. Everybody got a little bit too busy.
No matter where we go, all we see are ruins. How can this be our future?
How could it come to this?
Because you clicked the sketchy link, Knuckles. That's how it'll be your future.
Could it be true?
Hot Master Emeralds in your area. Complete lie.
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed, and his flames were released into the world. And you have this person to blame.
I see it! So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
Blue hedgehog.
I'll send
Ah,
this
yes.
back in time
Blaze
to the
remembers.
moment when the
The The time she dunked an entire live hedgehog into the blue Kool-Aid. I don't know. Yeah.
What the? Who was that guy?
I'll have to
He
change
looked
that.
just like Shadow.
You should be able to just chuck it.
This is terrible. According to the data, the princess died
But
when
I mean,
she
it's
was
fine.
kidnapped by Eggman. Apparently, Eggman's battleship exploded.
Eggman exploded all over the battleship.
Was 2 days after the sun.
Taking all the words out of context. It's more fun that way.
Police will die on board Eggman's battleship.
Move them all out of order. Shift it all around.
I think so.
That's what it's all about. Nope. Okay. Okay.
You guys are so slow. Look.
A Chaos Emerald. You've already found one.
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What?
Why would Knuckles be a treasure hunter? He's the guardian of the Master Emerald.
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late.
Same to you.
Nope. Nope is the word. Nope is the word today. If I get all the way through Sonic's story, I will be surprised.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here. If I use a homing attack on that monster, I'll be able to reach the other side. Yes!
Well, I hit the button. But it did not read. Such is the ways of the light speed dash. It never works when you actually hit the button. Except for recently. I'm... It worked pretty much every time I wanted it to in Sonic Generations and... Generations, Frontiers, Shadow Generations.
His weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once when it comes into view.
Yeah, no, they mentioned Mephiles and Silver during the anniversary. Like the posts and stuff they've been making a lot lately. Mephiles also recently got a toy. So that was odd. You know, you'd think, oh, this character that has only recently been in Shadow Generations and this. They may be planning more. I think they're planning more. That's why I think they might be planning either in 06, 06 or a Rivals port. I know, it's technically not Iblis, it's the Ifrit, but same diff. slightly different origin. One doesn't get completely wiped from existence near the end, but still. One isn't considered canon by Sonic Team of Japan, Sega of Japan, though, so you never know. I always forget how good the soundtrack is for this game. It's good. There are so many bad games with great soundtracks. Both X6 and X7. Great soundtracks. Absolutely fantastic.
It's raining fire. Let's head into the volcano.
8? It's 8. Okay. Good, good, good. Because I really don't want to have to redo this again. The more lives, the better. Well, I was supposed to shred up the other direction, but they wanted to send me backwards first.
Yes. What?
My favorite little tidbit about stuff lately. Just a real world fact for you. Cash registers and stuff. Lots of them will make the Sonic ring sound. That is because the company Sega Sammy creates the OS and the cash register systems for a lot of convenience stores. And Sammy Holding Company is what they used to be called before they bought Sega.
All of the lights shine at once. Your way will become clear.
That is not the best conveyance, but I knew what they were going for there, so... I mean, he went for it, but he didn't go for it. I didn't have the height.
Okay. Knuckles.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, that was why.
If all of the lights shine at once, your way will become clear.
I mean, that would have helped. I didn't even know that you could not pick Knuckles up at this point. Okay. I was like, I know there's a Knuckles section. Maybe it's just after this one with Sonic. Yeah, I see Knuckles there. No, I don't think that maybe... I don't draw 2 and 2 together. It'll be as dense as Knuckles by the time I'm done. Even then, Knuckles sure is not dense. He's just got a goal and he doesn't let it up. And for that, I say good on him for the dedication. I also have to say, the only other thing I have to say about that, though, with Knuckles, regarding Knuckles' dedication, is where's Wade? This can't be a Knuckles entry if it's not with Wade. Real talk, though. The Knuckles series was good. It was actually really, really good. If I hear anybody bash the Knuckles series, because, like, it doesn't have Eggman, listen, it was fun. I had fun. I enjoyed watching it. There wasn't a part of it where I didn't think everybody on set wasn't having fun. So I had fun with it. I'm a pretty easy guy to please when it comes to, like, movie and TV shows and stuff. If enough people are having fun with a thing, I will just gleefully sit back and go, that was fun. Like the Minecraft movie should not be my thing. I should not be going, oh yes, this is my jam. But I do. Because everybody on that set is having such a fun time that I just forget all of my worries.
Thank you, Knuckles. Whoa! Yes.
Whoa, yes. Good job. Good job, Sonic. No, we're making good time today, honestly. I don't remember where I was at by the time we made it here.
Just made it.
Alright.
found a Chaos Emerald.
Don't touch it!
What? What's this?
Oh boy, boss fight. Tired Cat plays 06, the game, the movie.
Leave this to me. It's a little too far to attack. Is there some way to draw him in?
Yep. Yep.
Watch out, Sonic! Against something that large, you won't have a chance on the soft footholds.
Wolf said, ooh, Sonic. Yep, we're doing Sonic. Also, welcome. Feel free to follow. We're doing Sonic 06 at the moment. Already did, lol. Oh. Well, it just popped up as first time chatter, so. My brain no worky. Anyway. Yeah, I'm doing some 06 today. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go until about 8 o'clock my time. $11 if I can get enough people in here. If I ended up getting bored today, my backup game was Sonic Unleashed. I've also got a bunch of other Sonic stuff I could play, so. I really like this series, so. Makes it pretty easy. Makes it pretty easy to pick a game when it's like, yeah, I've played most of these. I understand them, I know them, I know the lore, I know what I'm doing. Spent a very long time getting good at most of them. Oh, oops. Standing around like a dork. It's always the hardest part of playing this game is remembering exactly what you're doing and when. Also, where to stand. I'm bad at remembering where to stand.
What's wrong? Is that size just for show?
Well, that was silly. I lit up the middle one and he went for the right one. Should just be what? One more hit?
Sonic, it's coming!
It's dazed from the impacts. Now's your chance, Sonic.
I did it. I hit the Iblis. I boked it. Help, chat! I boked the Iblis. That's where I'm at right now, mood-wise. I boked the Ibis. I went up a follower, but I didn't thank anybody.
No problem.
Huh. Odd. Usually it plays like a little jingle when people follow. That's what, about the halfway mark for Sonic? Or the 1/3 mark? Shows how long it's been since I've actually sat down and played this.
Chaos control.
Like, I think the last time I did was when I was playing the 06 playthrough with Artie all those years ago. So the fact that this runs pretty well is pretty good. Because like I mentioned way earlier on today, my 360 gave out on me.
Where did Shadow and Rouge go? Did they appear
I
someplace
bought it without a
else?
hard drive. It's
Those
an
two can
Xbox
take care of
360E.
themselves.
Well, the hard drive inside the 360 died on me. It says that it's corrupted, but then when I go to fix it, it says it can't fix it. And beforehand, it was like, oh, it's corrupted, we'll fix it. Fixed it. And then it would work for a while. Like that. And then once it got done, you know, doing its thing, I'd put up my 360, I'd forget about it for a little while, pull it back out to record a playthrough, and for some reason, I put the hard drive's not installed. Oh, that's weird. Take out the hard drive, put it back in. Maybe it was just dirty pins or something. Nope. The verdict on that was yeah, it just decided it wanted to completely break on me. No matter what I do, I can't put a new. I don't have a new hard drive for it, so I can't just change it. All of my save data was on the previous one, and then they removed the ability to like download software to the 360. So a lot of my games on 360 that only 360, which I didn't have that many of, I just can't play. And 06 is just ever so happens to be one of the games. Give the bounce. Don't mind all the glitching, folks. I'm playing this on real hardware. I'm using my real disc, but I'm using Xenia to play it because my hardware does not work anymore for some reason, and they didn't make this backwards compatible, so I can't just not. And they didn't port it on PC, so that's not an option. 06 is just slowly becoming one of those games where if you're gonna play it, you have very few options. Saucemog says, yo, welcome, Saucemog. Did you hear we have the throwable stuff working now? The game is fine. Xenia's been throwing a fit, but the game is fine. We've been moving at a nice pace. But yeah, throwable stuff now works. You can now use the throw command by using pellet points. I recommend you do it. Give it a try. I want everybody to. Because I finally got it working, and now that I know how simple it actually is to get that working, we're going to be able to do a lot of really funny stuff. Bam.
Yeah.
That wasn't too difficult. Honestly, a lot more of my struggles today have been with making sure my model is stable. So the way that pellet points works is that you as you watch, you gain pellet points, which is what I call my channel points. And you can click the little yellow dot down there next to the bit icon, and if you click throw and then type in your message, you can throw something at me. It'll actually throw at my model, and yeah, that's how that works.
Press the X button in the air to do a bound jump. You can attack downward or jump high in the air.
I can also skip over this.
X button in the air to do a bound jump. You can attack downward or jump high in the air.
Oh, it worked. Is the next stage. Started reading Children of the Corn.
Before chasing after me.
That's something.
I've got to get ahead and help the train.
I have no opinion on it. I haven't seen it, nor have I read it, and granted, I'm not a big fan of most of Stephen King's work. I don't think it's bad. It's not for me. It's not the kind of horror that I enjoy. I can tell why it got popular.
Hits it. Can you find a switch anywhere?
Shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
It's folk horror. I know it's folk horror.
I've got to get ahead and help the train.
Dang, they're using Elise's voice for the train. I kid.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. Does this conveyor change direction? Whoa!
It's just... Yeah.
I better hurry up and cross this scale.
Well, yeah, it's suspense, but a lot of people would classify it under
Does
horror.
this conveyor change direction?
I just ever so happen to be one of those people that don't... I don't consider suspense a genre.
I better hurry.
Suspense is something that can be anywhere. In any work of fiction or non-fiction. So, to call one whole work suspense to me...
There's got to be a switch somewhere.
I don't know. For me, it just doesn't feel like it is.
Yes.
Granted, I always had English teachers be like, suspense books, they're suspense, they're not horror, they're suspense, and I'm like,
Able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
but to that I always think, well, like, suspense could be anywhere. What makes this suspense? And it's like, is it because it never happens? Like, something bad never happens? Like, it just continually is hinted at that something bad can happen? You don't know how else to describe it. Horror. It's a horror.
I better hurry.
If your mind is conjuring horror
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
at what you are reading, then it's horror. Yeah, I broke it! That was great. I've never seen that glitch before.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I've got to defeat them first.
I didn't even get to hit the switch because I got stuck in the button. Or in the spring. I got stuck in the button? Yes, I got stuck in the spring.
I better hurry. I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train.
It's like it's like in it. It's like, oh, we see it turn into a monster at the end of the movie. It's like, so you'd call that suspense. You wouldn't call that horror, even though the horrific thing just happened. It's like,
Enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I've got to defeat them first.
Speaking of which, you recently watched The Shining. Shining's pretty good. I haven't seen it in forever, so.
Elisa's train is. Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Don't mind the giant cube.
Yes.
That worked. Man, I sure do love when the giant cube comes to get us all.
Elisa's train is. Uh-oh, gotta speed up. Yes.
Watching it in class added another layer of fear. What, are you scared of sitting next to somebody and watching a movie? Don't go to the theater. I swear that's like the worst. If you're scared of sitting next to somebody while watching a movie, do not go to the theater. There was this one time and there was people, and yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't resist the small. The dumb things. This should probably be your epilepsy warning. Maybe I might have a seizure, you never know.
Police, hang on.
Oh, that was weird. You missed the guy with no face earlier. Such a spectacle. Well, the only reason this is happening is because we're playing on Xenia. On an underpowered PC.
Just made it.
To not get caught by the teacher watching The Shining. Oh wait, were you watching? You weren't watching it with your classmates. You were watching it on your phone next to your classmate. That makes sense. That's suspenseful. That right there is suspenseful. I'll give you that. That is suspense.
I knew it! I knew you'd return. You had to.
You again. This time, there will be no more interruptions.
Shadow's boot to the head.
The Iblis trigger must die.
Sonic.
Do you know what happened? Boot to the head. Boot to the head's about to happen.
So, how was your little walk?
Oh, yeah, it checks out. I mean, it's getting to the... It's nearly the end of the school year anyway. This is what, school lets out in what, May? April, May? For most people?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's what, 4 months? It's not much left. Yeah, it's like half a year, but it's still not much. There's always downtime at some point in time.
Now stop it. You have nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go and nowhere to run.
So what are you going to do, princess?
I'm gonna showcase the throw command.
Sonic!
You won't get away that easily.
Yeah, see? I get hit with something. I need to re-angle it, but yeah. It works.
You think you can intimidate me with just your size? Come on, let's see what you can do.
I mean, the study hall is meant for more than just studying. It's not really so much a class. It all depends on what kinds of study hall teachers you have, because I had study hall teachers who was you can do what you want as long as you're quiet. And then I've had other ones that were like, you have to be doing your schoolwork. If you're not doing schoolwork, then I am failing as a teacher. And it all just kind of depends on the approach. Personally, I didn't mind either, because in study hall I actually did my homework. As much as I could, at least, because I didn't want to... By the time I started having study hall again, I had like 7 or 8 classes with full schoolwork, and I had 1 free period a day. So it was like, I either do my work here, or I spend up until midnight working on homework, and I'd rather do it now. It's a miracle I even graduated. Created substitute teachers are also that same way. You either get a really fun one or you get a weird one. I had one that constantly talked about wars and would not stop about his conspiracy theory that the American Civil War was actually the First World War. Would not stop with his conspiracy theory on that. Actually, to the point where the school stopped hiring him on because he was scaring the students with how deranged he was. Oh. Well, study hall really wasn't like a thing. Study hall was more of like a reward. The reason why I had so many classes was because I really didn't try. The only reason I got a study hall was because I actually tried the year prior and managed to have at least one open spot for my year. That was my weird that it didn't pop up. I just now got the notification that Wolf Blood is now following me. Huh. Odd. Odd. I think I broke something. Hopefully I didn't. It's for us to help the students who are struggling. Well, that's good. I would have appreciated that, but
That was a gutsy move back there.
Well, I was desperate and, I just had to get away. I owe you a lot, Sonic.
this model is bad.
Sonic!
I'll head into the jungle.
Okay.
Elise stands there with her dead eyes. Oh, this is a game. This is a game.
If we work together, I'm sure we'll be able to get across the water.
Yeah, I mean, school was never like a fun thing for me. I didn't like a lot of it. There was always drama happening
It looks like you can grab
near
that
me.
bud. If you jump when the bud is glowing, you may be able to jump higher.
I just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Blame Twitch. Saucemouse is 5 ads, are you kidding me? I don't know. It's how I make money, but I don't know. I don't know exactly. I can't control how many ads they shove on me. On my stuff. I just know that an ad is happening, it's gonna be this long, and that's it.
If we work together, I'm sure we'll be able
I
to
don't
get
think
across
it's
the
too
water.
much of a big deal. I mean, I get paid out of it after all. You are helping to support me, which is nice. Just by watching, too. Doesn't make me a whole heck of a lot, but I mean, it's nice.
Let's run straight up.
I'd rather have it than not. Speaking of stuff, I'm going to be at Furry convention next month. For those who missed out on MFF this year and didn't get to sit and have a chat with me, I will be at Motor City FurCon on
You may be able to jump
Friday and Saturday. I am quite excited for it.
Hang on tight.
For those who were like, how are you able to do that? I don't know. We just were.
I'm going right
It
up
worked
there.
out. We're gonna go. We're gonna celebrate my husband's birthday. He'll be 26. It'll be great. You just hate how they're all at once. Yeah. I can understand that. I hope he enjoys it, because it's what we're gonna do on the actual day of is we're gonna go to a bar, hang out, relax, play some arcade games and stuff, and then the next day we're heading out to Motor City, and then we'll be there for Friday, and then we leave Sunday. And luckily, it's not too far from the house, so it's not like we'll be in any rush on Sunday.
Let's rip.
You're crafting plans for your birthday months in advance? I mean, those can work out pretty well sometimes. I may have broken the collision a little bit, but at least we got it back on track.
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water.
You have multiple groups of friends and they all hate each other? I have a couple of friends, some of which I think hate me. If that makes any sense.
How about riding this turtle?
Some people might be like, well, that's not a friend if they hate you.
How about riding this turtle?
I'm not entirely sure.
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water.
Because they sure like talking to me quite a bit. They also like acting like I'm the devil, so... I've got some friends that avoid me just because they don't even realize they are, because they've got so many other priorities. Ended up being a monster. A drama queen who ended up being a monster. Senior year of high school, there was one chick who was really cool. She was nice, to me at least, all the time. And, she ended up spreading a lot of gossip. But she ended up actually, like, knowing about what was going on in everybody else's life because she sat and paid attention and listened. So she ended up spreading drama about a few people
Settle things here.
and gossiping and whatnot.
Elise, you
And
should
that's
go
how we
back to
found
the
out
castle.
one of the popular girls was doing every football player possible. And actually specifically chose to wear
I've never seen so many flowers before.
a cheerleading outfit that was 2 sizes too small. And it ended up ripping on the second day. And she picked up sewing just so she could continue to wear the thing that was too small for her.
You'll leave, won't you?
I think she had body issues, which was a real shame because, like, the popular girl, absolute sweetheart.
Though I've been frightened many times.
No! No.
I've also enjoyed
But I ended up
the
finding
situation.
that out through
It allowed
the
me
goth
to be
chick who was
something
super
other
chill.
than a princess.
Granted, most of the girls in high school, I was totally chill with most of them. Most of them actually didn't mind sitting and having a chat with me.
Princess isn't that easy.
It isn't sometimes, but I love this country. Everyone in the castle, the children, all my citizens, really. The same love.
Granted, most of them also knew that I was gay. So,
Don't cry.
didn't really...
Become
They didn't feel
strong.
threatened by me,
Doesn't
which
cry.
was nice.
No
There were
matter
some
what.
guys that absolutely were. There was one girl
And so,
who
I
had a
came
lot
back
of gossip
to
about
protect
her,
my country.
but she was so kind, so nice.
Understand
Name
everything
started with a
your parents
K.
said to me now.
Well, she ended up dating this guy
If you
who was
want
also
to
really
have an
nice,
adventure,
also really poor, did some dumb decisions. The dude worked construction. I don't remember if he graduated or not. I think he did.
I'm fine.
But I remember specifically that she always came to school with a smile on her face. But according to some of her friends, her parents did not approve of her dating the other guy Tucker, because apparently she was in her parents' eyes too good for Tucker. Tucker, I hope they're still together because, oh man, those two as a couple, total power couple, always managed to work things out, always sat and talked things through. I know at the end of high school she got pregnant and Tucker didn't leave her. Not at all. Tucker actually was like got a better paying job just to be a good dad, and I'm like, good on you, man. Tucker was chill too. So, I don't know. Space Tucker. I know, right?
Meet me at the specified point alone at 4 o'clock today. Failure to do so on time will result in my leveling of this city.
Granted, small town drama's always like that, you know? It's usually neither one way or the other.
Miss Elise! I cannot allow harm to come to my people.
I wonder if I can actually bring up the frame rate for my model now and it not throw a
It is
fit.
my duty as Princess of Soliana to go.
Eh.
There is no other choice.
I have no choice. X4X dialogue. Your school's cartoon drama sometimes? Yeah.
This is terrible. Princess Elise went
One of
to
your
the
best
Emulator
friends blew up.
herself. Tails,
That's
please
great.
help her.
That's silly. That's just straight silly. I have no words for that other than that's silly. I know my friend Andrew, shout out to him, he's a cool dude. He did a lot of cool tech stuff and loved showing it off. He actually was one of the first people to suggest that I switch to Linux. And I was like, yeah, but when I hear this now I'm using Linux and he's back to using Windows, I think. I don't know. I don't know what OS he's using. I need to bug him. But he brought in a laptop, I think sophomore year, and just kept going, yeah, man, look, I modded it so it's running Linux. And I'm like, yeah? And then he flipped it off, held down a key, and then looked at me dead in the face and said, now watch, it's Windows. Because he made it dual boot. Technology in him was so cool. Like, he was just so cool at doing tech. The other is making indie bands. I didn't have any I would be no, I wouldn't. There was one kid who would be considered the theater kid, but he was also considered the band kid. And he was considered the band kid first and foremost. Because we didn't have theater. Like, we did not have a theater class. Or after school activity like that. That just didn't exist. Like, I'm trying to think, like, oh, maybe I would because I was the gay kid. But no, I wasn't considered the gay kid. I was considered the kid that might end up pewing a stool. And I always thought that was funny. And anybody that actually knew me thought it was funny too. Because it was like, no. I'd rather sit at home and play a video game and ignore everybody else than actually be bothered with a weapon. Meanwhile, there was this kid, Kyle. Never liked Kyle. Kyle would've. Kyle was insane and weird, and when I'm saying a kid is weird, there might be a problem. Like, I was a weird kid. Like, don't get me wrong. I was the furry. I'm a weird kid. That already enough. Being a furry, weird enough as is for most small towns. But no, Kyle was obsessed with guns and cars and continually talked like the school was some inner city school when it was just, you know, small town suburbia. I don't know. They are gay. Well, yeah, that is. Well, the kid Cody who but would be considered the theater kid, who was also the band kid. Totally closet gay. He was only closet gay because his parents were very, very Christian, and they would have disowned him. He entered college, got away from his parents. First thing he did, I talked to my friend Michaela right afterwards, right after high school. It was about 2 months in. Michaela was going, "Have you heard about Cody?" I said, "I have not heard about Cody. What's going on with Cody?" He has been with 38 guys within the last month. The last month, and she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Wow." Repressed I didn't think that repressed thing was actually real. It's like, nope, that's real. That is real. You repress something hard enough, just explode, I guess. Yeah, that would not be great. My dad didn't care. My dad wanted to take me hunting one time. He took me hunting one time. He asked if I wanted to try out the gun and learn how it worked, and I said, I want to know how it works, I don't want to use it. And he taught me how it worked, but didn't teach me how to use it. My little brother, on the other hand, he liked hunting and stuff, so, like, he always got to go on those trips. Yeah, I know a lot of people that won't take no for an answer is their whole thing, though. There's a lot of stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I gotta go into there. I gotta find the opening. I'm gonna make sure to save again. Yeah, just kind of a chill day, chill atmosphere. Not much going on. I mostly just listened to everybody when I was a kid. I listened to enough people to where I could kind of figure out what was right and what was wrong, and eventually I came to realize that, like, a lot of the people who I was living with were just straight up wrong about a lot of stuff, and they didn't care what the facts were, if there were any facts. Only thing they care about was being right and telling other people what to do. And I get real sick of that type of thing, so it really becomes no wonder that I don't really talk to my parents anymore. Really, like, I talk to my dad. Ah, we lost a life.
This is terrible. Princess Elise went to see Eggman by herself. Tails, please help her.
That's very odd. Very, very odd. That is an odd set of things, Saucemog, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Yeah, that's even weirder. That's just gonna keep getting weirder. Weirder the more things you say, isn't it? Just stranger and stranger. 2.5 hours in and I'm completely lost. Huzzah! Do I need to be in the other hub? I don't know, I've got a lot of... I'm gonna go 6. Top 5 games ever created. I was just talking about how, compared to some of the modern releases that I've seen, 06 is competently put together and has great cohesion and world building in comparison. Like, really. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. I think that 06, in comparison to a lot of games that are put together now, 06 has more competence in how it is designed and put together than most, like, Bethesda titles. Game's better than Gotham Knights. Exactly. It doesn't have to look better. It just has to be better. And for 06, yeah, it's better. Okay, yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. That's your hot take? That is a good hot take. I like that hot take. I need more people in chat to read that hot take. Understand that hot take. Take it in and really, really get to the bottom of what in the world is that hot take. I mean, I saw Wave Ocean was open. Do I go back to Wave Ocean? This is not just low-hanging fruit. That is fruit that is that fell of the tree. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's been on my mind a lot lately. I've been talking to some people that really like Bethesda games, and don't get me wrong. I mean, you can like what you like, but to call them the cream of the crop seems a little silly. Accordion Man! Very glitchy audio. Need to get better programmers. They need to give those programmers some time to exist and live and not work them to death like they do. Oh, it was! It was! Oh, I couldn't see it because the render distance.
Princess Elise went to see Eggman by herself. Tails, please help her.
That's on me. That one's on me. I didn't think Wave Ocean could have possibly been it. No, America. This isn't America. This is Sonic 06. Sonic Heroes reference. Aren't we so cheeky and clever? Sonic Heroes reference. Ha ha. Oh, you're bad? Yeah, it's alright. Play the game 4 times and it's Sonic Heroes reference. Yes. Yes. I think I have Sonic Heroes loaded up on this PC too. I actually need to get a, I need to look at the case structure again. And see about getting another hard disk for this one. Because even though my husband doesn't have very many games on it, he's got Half-Life Alyx on this thing, and have you seen? I did not realize that Half-Life Alyx is almost 100 gigabytes. You know, I've given Activision some crap before about file size, but after today, after the last several weeks and all the crashes and stuff, and finding out that it's all a Steam Proton problem, makes me really want to, like, maybe throw a little bit of shade at Steam. Yak to Wii? I like the Wii. The Wii's a good system to mod and hack. It's a good introduction to programming. If you really want to get into, like, wacky control schemes and stuff, you get an idea of what exactly you're looking at for a console architecture. The Wii is an awesome, awesome, awesome device to learn on. So is the PSP. Both of those devices, very weird. Both of them are very easy to develop for. Aren't me having the worst time in the world. I will give you, you might have an even easier time if you start with the Wii, but maybe the PSP does have more documentation. I don't know. You like Half-Life Alyx, I'm assuming? That's what you're saying that you liked. Found it at a pawn shop. Pawn shops are good for that, for weird tech. I'll tell you about that. The PlayStation VR 2, the thing that I use when I go on VR. Because yes, I do play VR. I've been playing VR chat more and more lately. Mostly because I've got some friends that I've been hanging out with on there. And my husband got a PSVR 2 year before last, 2024. And you'd think, oh, well, that must have costed him, like, near retail price. That's a fairly new device. Less than half. It was, like, slightly less than half of what they go for at retail. gonna port some games. Oh, there's lots of games that could benefit from the Wii's control scheme. Mix of a tycoon and tower defense. That could be cool.
Well, not bad.
Getting all the rings. Doing all the missions. Yeah, we're now sitting at 10.4 gigs as far as
so much of my time.
RAM usage.
You had cooperated with
Yeah, all the stream crashes from before Smog, all of it was RAM. It was all RAM.
Trying to do, Dr. Eggman.
I've got
Why
photos and
resist
stuff.
the flames of disaster.
Yeah.
Did your parents ever disclose to you anything about Solaris? Solaris's secrets are in his eternal flames.
That would be cool. I'll take a look at it. I might not say anything, but I'll look at it.
Time, and even manipulate the fabric of time itself. I wish to obtain this power and dominate everything in this world. From the past all the way to the future.
You wish to rule over time?
Yes, truly. And the secret, it remains dormant in you, princess. The Princess of Soliana and the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Clickety clackety clack.
Once I have everything, the fate of the whole world will change. And one of the beautiful gems is just ahead.
Chaos Emerald located.
Finally. Now, let's go collect that Chaos Emerald.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it all the way out to 8 o'clock tonight.
Eggman will probably
I'm
go
actually
to the
getting
ancient
tired.
castle.
I have been
Let's
up
get there
now
fast
for
and
12
safe.
hours. Honestly, for as buggy as some of these sections have been, Sonic 06 is 100% playable on Xenia. That PC port's gonna be awesome. I'm saying it now. I mean, if it's running like this already without optimizations and stuff, oh man. Decompiled, recompiled version of 06 would be absolutely splendid. I feel so weird saying that, but like, you changed your name on there. Oh yeah, these are some good concepts. Yeah, those are some good working concepts, I'd say. It's definitely easier for me to say something while I'm on stream than it is to type it out, because usually getting a hold of me one way or another, it all depends on where exactly I'm at, what mood I'm in. Yeah, well, your concept work doesn't necessarily need to be... It never needs to be the most detailed piece of work.
Yeah!
If you like it, you like it. My husband's got a thing for,
That was incredible!
sort of, my husband and I usually watch psychological horror stuff, like, there's a lot of internet web series horrors, like the one about the moon, just, like, completely sucking up people's souls and stuff. Very creepy, but then it's told from the perspective of people who are locked inside their home, whose GPSs are all messing up when they're on the road. Or through, like, TV emergency broadcast systems. It's Sonic Man! One of 3 versions of Sonic Man. I want to do a Sonic Man video. I really want to do a Sonic Man video. Channel 48's good. Yeah, that's one of them that he really likes. I beat him.
Yeah!
Slime Beast made the only good creepypasta based on a character? Oh, okay. Well, that's something. I suppose. In your opinion. There's a lot of good creepypastas out there. I used to read a lot of them. I don't do that anymore. Not enough time. Abandoned by Disney. Abandoned by Disney was really good. I don't remember the sequel. I didn't read any sequel or anything like that, but the original was good. Yeah, but I'm gonna just try to make as much time as I can here. Honestly, I'm more so surprised at the fact that 06 has just kind of been taking this long. I could probably do all of Sonic's story in one day.
Probably go to the ancient castle. Let's get there first and save Elise.
Nah. I want to do side missions and bounce on walls.
Hey. Hey.
Listen, Disney... Creepypastas aside, let's... You want to get my honest opinion on Disney? A lot of people say he was a visionary and he was this great guy and whatever. I think he was kind of a scumbag. And I feel like if he was around today, like, alive, young, same attitude, same opinions and everything, the opinions we would have of Walt Disney are the same that we have of Jeff Bezos. Like, some people think he's neat. Most people think he's really weird. And Elon Musk, like... And if he was on any other things, he'd be like Elon Musk. That's my thoughts on Disney. Especially because I know a lot of the history that... I've learned a lot of the history that happened with him and the 10 old men of animation and whatnot. There's a lot of history. I'm talking about Walt in particular. Elon Musk, genuinely the world's greatest loser. No. No, I can think of much. I can think of losers that are much more deserving of that title. Which is probably sad because, you know, it's one of the few titles he could actually earn other than Scumbag. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can spit venom when I want to be. No, we're not doing that side quest. I remember attempting that side quest.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, that's because he treats women like objects. And he treats everybody like objects. Sonic's the background character. We're actually playing as Pod over there. Oh, what the hell is going on? Exactly what you want to be going on. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes.
Hey.
Question 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, so 4. 5, 6, 7.
Hey.
There were 7 boxes.
Hey.
He's animated like a Skyrim skeleton. Skyrim was new when this game came out.
Hey.
Question 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, oop. I didn't mean to do that. Walk back to your station, Todd.
Hey.
We're good,
Hey.
apparently. Question 4. 1, 2... Okay, if we... I can just... If I can break 1, then we can actually take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey. No. Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two. It's either 8 or 9.
Hey.
I'm gonna guess again. I'm gonna say 8.
Hey.
Damn it. There were 9. Todd Howard over here. Beating us with questions of math. We're not here to do math. We're here to do hay. We're here to do hay. Should you get a new 3DS or Wii U? I don't know. Wii U has a lot going for it, but if you already got a Wii, I mean, there's not much. Here's a bigger question. Do you have a Switch? Yes or no? Well, here's what I'm saying. A Wii U has modding potential, and a lot of there are a lot of good Wii U games, so long as you don't already have a Switch, because the better way to play it would be on a Switch. So, the Wii U is good there, but the 3DS has a lot of good titles, like a lot of good titles, so that's kind of up to you. You have me added on Switch, that's right, you do. I don't know why I forgot that. Don't mind me. I've been up for like, yeah, almost 13 hours, so. So, my assumption would be get a 3DS and go for it, unless you already have a 3DS. In which case, don't get another 3DS, go for the Wii U. But also, you could always look at the homebrew potential, because if that's what you're going into it for, then I'd look at the homebrew potential and see what you want to look at there. Like, my Wii U, I have a Wii U, I bought the Wii U back when, you know, it was new. But the Wii U for me nowadays is mostly an easy way to record a lot of Wii games for stream. Even though, you know, Wii emulation Dolphin's been getting really good, can always be better. And the Wii U has some fabulous fabulous looking Wii titles.
We'll probably go to the ancient castle. Let's get there first and save Elise.
Speaking of good looking Wii titles, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, the new Switch update, they fixed it. They finally fixed Donkey Kong. It took them a whole year, almost to the day, but they fixed Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm just happy they fixed it. 3DS can go to GBA natively, and a Wii U can go to GameCube. No, the Wii U can go to Wii. The Wii is a step above. Yeah, I'd go with Wii U, because you have Wii Homebrew as well as Wii U Homebrew. Plus you have GameCube and GBA, DS. Like, you can do DS, like regular DS on a Wii U. You can do some nutty stuff with that. Alright, let's do this challenge for real. For real, for real. That's what this guy is. I love that it just stops. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two. Oh, this was the first one that was 9. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last night, you were grabbing box art for newer Super Mario Bros. Wii and accidentally found a Switch piracy site? Dang. Please do not say any more about that at the moment. I can't condone piracy on stream. I can't condone piracy in general. Get me in a lot of trouble. So don't pirate. Can't say don't emulate. I'm running this off of my real disc. I actually have a copy of Sonic 06 for 360 and PS3, and I'm running this off of my real disc, and I have a real 360, but my 360's hard drive, my 360 ate a hard drive. My hard drive on the 360 doesn't work anymore, and so instead of deciding to use real hardware, we're just saying screw it. Here's the disc. Let Xenia run it. We're running on Windows anyways, so. We are now at 6:30. I have been going for 3 hours and 10 minutes. I am running out of steam, chat. I said I would only go till 8, but I'm actually getting to the point where I don't even want to go till 8. I want to just stop here and take a nap. Because I have been going for quite a bit today. So, I'll see you guys next week with another stream on Wednesday. If you're not following, please do. We're gonna raid out on somebody first. Let's see. I'm glad we were able to fix up all of the issues, though, so I'll have more stuff for you guys to throw at me next time around. Let's see.